Hello guys, one more week together, and today I would like to talk with you about behind every unbelief there is a lie. So let's start reading a Bible text that is in Numbers 13 verse 30. Then Caleb silenced the people before Moses and said, "We should go up and take possession of the land, for we can certainly do it." But the man who had gone up with him said, "We can't attack those people, they are stronger than we are." And after he said, "We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them." You know, when Moses arrived at the promised land with the children of Israel, he sent out some spies to go and check out the land. He wanted to know some things about what they were facing. You know, the spies he sent out came back with a full report about how fruitful the land was. But they also came back saying that the inhabitants were giants. They literally said, "We seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes." But two of the men, Joshua and Caleb, saw things differently. They said, "We are well able to take this land." They weren't moved by what they saw, they were moved by what God had promised. What a difference! They all saw the same thing, but it was their perspectives that made the difference. You know, notice that the first group of men saw themselves as grasshoppers, but Joshua and Caleb saw themselves as conquerors. You know, guess who entered the promised land? Not the grasshoppers, but Joshua and Caleb. So, how do you see yourself today? When you look at your problems, do you see yourself as a tiny grasshopper, or do you see how big your God is? Are you focused on your own strength and capabilities, or are you focused on God's strength and capabilities? Remember, your perspective makes all the difference. You know, the Israelites saw themselves as grasshoppers, and they could not conquer the promised land because of their unbelief. You know, but that was a lie. They were not grasshoppers. They were champions with God. But they believe in the lies of the enemy. Are you believing in the lies of the enemy? Are you letting your identity be determined by the whispers of the enemy, by lies, or by the truth of the Word of God? You know, we need to understand that the will of God for us is to enter the promised land in each area of our lives. But unbelief will keep you out of the promised land. So, reject unbelief, and you are going to take possession of the promised land. And remember, you are greatly blessed, highly favored, and deeply loved.